Hey, so it's Tuesday, and instead of one dish, we have three dishes. And yeah, it's basically chickpeas three ways because chickpeas are the most used grain for plant-based eaters that want to gather some more protein. So yeah, these are alternatives also very well used in Christmas, especially my falafels. These are basically always different because it's very easy to adjust with the products that you have in your fridge. So yeah, let's jump into it and enjoy.
So we're starting with falafels, the hardest of the three, and our falafels are going to be with butternut squash pumpkin, and the other vegetables are going to be using is onion and garlic. So everything is going to be in the end blend up, so we need to cut everything in the even pieces, so everything cooks through evenly. And for the onions I'm going to be using very simple technique, cutting them into the strips. And for the garlic, as you're going to be seeing in a moment, I'm smashing it with the end of the knife, so I have the even space and easier way of cutting it and mincing it, so I wouldn't hurt my fingers. Moving on, in preheated pan add olive oil and start cooking your onions with a little bit of salt, so it helps the moisture get out of the onions. And after stirring for a few minutes, we're going to be adding our garlic that it will be able to cook through. And afterwards add the remaining pumpkin. I'm adding spices like dried parsley and dried bits of garlic. And after cooking it for a few minutes, we're adding coconut milk, coconut cream, and we're steaming it for a few minutes so every vegetable is soft enough to be blended together. After blending chickpeas and vegetables, we're adding 200 milliliters of chickpea flour and 100 milliliters of rice flour. And after making the dough, we are shaping it to small balls and cooking them in already preheated pan. And we're cooking it with the lid on for 4 minutes. And afterwards it's cooked for 4 to 5 minutes. We're taking the lid off and flipping it and cooking it for about 1 to 2 minutes. Next up is chickpea salad. For them I'm using marinated chickpeas. The marination is with smoked paprika, garlic, salt and olive oil. I'm cooking it additionally to make it more crispy and smashing them to make chickpeas into the smaller bits, and that way it has more smaller crispy bits. For the vegetables I'm using a long cucumber. I'm not peeling it, so it has all the fiber that it has, and I'm dicing it to very small cubes. Second vegetable is tomato. I'm removing the stem out of it and I'm cutting it into like interesting triangles, but to make it easier for you, you can do it also the same way as you did the cucumber, cut it into the cubes. And to make this salad pop up, I'm using a red onion, 1/4 of the red onion, and I'm dicing it into very small fine cubes so it spreads evenly throughout the dish. And now in the bowl add all of your prepared vegetables, add your chickpeas, half of the avocado. For seasoning, olive oil, a little bit of lemon juice and salt. And in the end we're adding coriander so it makes everything fresher. So for very easy hummus, we're going to be making it with sun-dried tomatoes and dill. So in the blender add already cooked chickpeas, add basil leaves, dill, sun-dried tomatoes with its oil, some coconut cream, some water and olive oil with of course some seasoning like salt and pepper, it's up to your preference, and blend it up together. And here you go, you have all the three dishes. They are high in protein and they look very well all together, and of course usually they are used together like falafels and hummus. And as you can see, the plating, it's very simple. Add some leaves, even smashed nuts are very appealing, and gives a little bit crunch to the hummus. So that's it, and enjoy.